Hey guys, this is Kent from the Games Den. Today we are playing Football Manager 2022 Xbox Edition. Now on the Xbox you can't import tactics, so I'm going to show you my tactic. This is one of my favourites. It's one I used in last year's game as well. I've just been testing it. Let me show you. As you can see, the Premier League with West Ham with no transfers at all. Well, in fact, my assistant made one transfer in, but I basically holidayed it. Started the game, put the tactic up, holidayed it until, where are we, 19th of January, so we're half a season, over half a season, 22 games, only 3 losses, and we are basically joint top with Liverpool because we've only drawn 2 and they've drawn 5. So we're joint top with no transfers made. I could show you my squad just to prove it. There you go. This is the exact West Ham squad. And you can see that Vlasic has scored 10 and Antonio has scored 22 from 20. And Fornals has scored 9. It's an unbelievable tactic. So just want to show you this. Let me double check. Yep, everything's cool. Okay. So it's basically a 4-1. It's kind of like a 4-1-0-3-2 if you want to be perfect about it. But 4-1-3-2 leaves a lot of gaps in the midfield. All right, so we've got sweeper keeper on support. Then we've got Zuma as a central defender on defend. And then we've got Ogbonna on ball-playing defender on defend. Then the fullbacks are both inverted wing-backs on support. Now, I haven't changed any player instructions at all. I have to stress that. No player instructions. They've all got the standard ones that you'll get for that position. I've tried to make it as easy as possible, and then I prayed that it worked. And it did work. So I'm super pleased with myself. Then we've got Rice, or defensive midfielder. Yeah, he's a deep lying playmaker on support, okay? DLP, deep lying playmaker on support. You've got to copy this exactly as I've done it. Exactly. Then we've got 2 wingers, both on attack. And then we've got an attacking midfield. If I show you, attacking midfielder support. And then up front, advanced forward on attack. Both of them on advanced forward. Now, what advanced forward does, as opposed to like pressing forward or whatever, the other ones, it moves them up even further. It just moves them up that bit further, okay? Now, and select tick attacker as your style, by the way, like I have here. Now, mentality, I've gone for positive. I did also run it with attacking, and that got some good results, but there was a couple of blips. It was like a case of I won by more sometimes, but when it went wrong worse. But it will depend how good your team is. If you've got a cracking team, you could try attacking and it can go absolutely batshit and you get even more goals. But stick with this. Do a season with this. Positive. Yeah, you will win. Whatever team you are, I promise you, you will be better than you would be with standard tactics. Guarantee it. I mean, you've seen it. I'm West Ham, the West Ham team. Joint top after 22 games. Come on. And still in Europe. Right, okay. Possession. Attacking width fairly wide. Approach play. Pass into space. It needs to be green. Overlap left. Overlap right. Play out of defence. Get it exactly like that. You can pause it if you need to. Passing directness. Shorter. Tempo higher, time wasting never. Low crosses, work the ball into the box, and then run at defence. Leave those 2 off here. That's off. All right. Moving on. In transition, counter press when possession has been lost, when possession has been won. Counter, so both counter. Goal kicking possession, leave those. Then you've got distribute to fullbacks, both sides. Click those. Everything else is not. Distribution type, leave that. Leave it. Right, sound like a song. Anyway, here we go. Out of possession. Use offside trap. Important. Much higher line of engagement. That's right up. Don't forget you've got those advanced forwards right up there, and you're pushing them up. You'll really be putting them under pressure, chasing them down. You've basically got 5 hunting them up there. You'll be nicking the ball from a lot if they make mistakes. And then the defensive line is much higher. So obviously the faster your players, the better. But I'm just going with what I've got. I mean, Ogbonna and Zuma. Ogbonna's getting on a bit and he's done brilliantly. You can see he's got 7.23, but Zuma 7.51 and Cresswell beasting it 7.52. So good defence. Probably could do with a better right back if I wanted to be picky. What was I saying? Here we go. Marking and tackling. Use tight marking. Press much more often. That's all the way. And prevent goal kicker distribution. Make sure these are both off. Get stuck in. Stay on feet. Get them off. And that, my friends, is that. And I will just remind you, there has only been a couple of blips, and that was at the start. So I suggest that you have it on tactics. Have your training set to tactics. There was just a couple of blips at the start. You see I lost 3-2 to Leicester, but if you actually look at that game, we absolutely ruined them. 22 shots, 11 on target. I just want to show you this. So when you lose, this was a weird blip. Losing to Barnsley in the cup. But you look again, they had 1 shot on target. We had 17 shots. So you are beasting it even when you lose. And then there was this weird one with Wolves. But again, you're ruining them. 22 shots, 12 on target. But mainly wins. Great run of wins there. I beat Man City, beat Tottenham, beat Palace 5-1, Watford 5-1, Burnley 5-1, Southampton 3-1, lost a weird one to Leeds, and when I beat Arsenal 6-0, beat Man United away 2-0, Brighton 4-0. I mean, and then now I've gone on a run of not conceding a goal for 5 games, beating Chelsea 2-0, Leicester 4-0. You know, this is it. Drew with Liverpool. And there's the proof in the pudding. Joint top. So let me know how you get on with this one, guys. Please do subscribe to the channel. As you know, I do a lot of tactics. Also live stream Football Manager myself here, my West Ham save. So join me. I'll see you on the next video. Take it easy. Enjoy the game, guys.